Well, good evening there, Adventure-Ography fans. Welcome to North Carolina. Welcome back to the shop. I don't know if anybody else is feeling this, but it's Sunday evening tonight here in North Carolina. Last night was time change, so we turned our clocks back an hour, and I don't know if anybody else, but this time of year, whenever we do that, really throws me for a loop. Feels like it's 10 o'clock here. That's dark. It's kind of a rainy night out there tonight. So it's only 5:30 my time, but it feels late. It feels like it's 10 o'clock. I'm ready to go to bed, but I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and do a video for you guys. And I'm pretty excited about this. So a few weeks ago, me and my wife went down to South Carolina to Adventure Park, and rode around, and I'd actually ordered this product. This is going to be another Brap or Crap series. We ordered this product before I left, actually, on that trip, and it didn't come in. So it came in like the day we were down there, but I haven't went ahead and installed these since I got home. I've just been waiting for a time to do it. So guess what? Tonight we're gonna do it. What I have here is a cheap Amazon communication devices for our headsets. On my other headsets that I run on my adventure bikes, I'm running the Senas. I love the Senas. Me, Cade, Kenton, we are able to link all together, and we can ride for 8-9 hours and be able to talk seamlessly. They're not too finicky, and you can literally, the battery life on them is awesome. So when I'm riding dirt bikes, my fear is I'm going to damage the Senas. They're pretty expensive, a couple $100 a piece, and I really don't want to damage the Senas by hitting a tree or whacking something on my helmet when I'm wearing my Senas. So I've heard good things about these cheaper Amazon. We're going to test out the battery life. We're going to test out the quality of them, the fit and finish, see if it's something that will do. Usually when I'm riding dirt bikes, I'm not riding for 8-9 hours, but I really want to be able to talk to my wife or talk to whoever I'm riding with. So we're going to check this product out. I've heard good things about them. Cade and Kenton have a set of these. I don't think they're the same brand, but they are. I think they got theirs at Walmart, and they seem to like them a lot. So we're going to open this up and kind of see what we have, test out the insulation, and see. So this is a kind of a funny name. It's called FOD Sports. Anyway, I don't know. I think that's funny, FOD Sports. FXS Helmet Bluetooth Intercom Systems. This is by FOD Sports. I'll go ahead, of course, and I'll put a link up here, and definitely a link in the description of this product. So let's open up the box here. It's a nice night out here tonight. It's only, it's like I say, it's raining, so it feels real good here in the shop. So we have a user's manual. Let's go ahead and see what language this is in. Looks like it's in 3 languages. We've got English, looks like Chinese, and not Chinese. I don't know what it is, but it does look like it's in English as well. So we're going to be able to take a look at that. Looks like we have a 6-month warranty card. Okay, right off the bat, these look pretty cool. They've got a little jog button here. All right, there's one. There's the other. It looks like they've got just a little protective piece of plastic on there. All righty. Looks like we have 2 USB-Cs. I'm going to call that a win, you guys, because that being said, the Senas I have aren't the newest Senas on the market, and they do not have USB-Cs. I think they are mini USBs, and I just dropped a wrench. So I'm probably going to need that wrench, but it looks like we have 2 USBs. or mini USBs to charge. And then it looks like we have the, hey, check this out, you guys. I am actually sitting on a stool tonight. I thought it would be fine to sit on a stool. I've been working in that room. I'll have to maybe do a little, I'll put a couple clips of the room. We've got it stained. The last video had that I did about the room, showed a bunch of burn marks that I did on the wall. I like it a lot better when we got it stained. Okay, so it looks like we got some mounting hardware, 2 sets of everything. Looks like we have the microphone. There should be 2 earpieces and 2 different kinds of mics. We're probably going to not run the boom mic on in these helmets because they are full face, and I think we can put the microphone right up close. So let's take a look at what we got here and just see for sure. Looks like we got some adhesive. Yes, we have a boom mic or the optional, looks like a Velcro. And what these do is these little things stick inside your helmet and they Velcro to this. These are also Velcro. I should have more of these. We'll check it out. Let's see. Hey, so far so good. I like this. They feel as good or almost even better wire quality than the Senas. So right out of the box, I'm liking this, you guys. What I might do, since we are here, is I might go ahead and start charging up these things so that we can have them charged. So when we test them, they're charged. Okay, we got some extra ones of these. I'm liking it, you guys. I'm liking it a lot. We got some little sticky pads. We're definitely going to need those. We got some extras, it looks like. So, hot dog, you guys. Looks like we got some good stuff here. Okay, I'm going to maybe charge these up. Oh, wait a minute. I lied to you. These show USB-Cs. But when I look in here, that is not a USB-C. So how weird is that? They sent me USB-C cords, but these are not USB-Cs. Wait a minute. Well, let's see. Oh my gosh. All right, I lied. This is really weird. So looks like they actually do charge USB-C. Woo! That was close, you guys. But the actual piece that your speaker plugs into is not USB-C. It looks like it's a mini USB. Okay, that's maybe the downfall of these compared to the Senas. The Senas click into a little bracket, and you do not have to run this little plastic thing into it. So that is maybe a little bit of an issue, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Let's get these things on the charger. So stand by. Okay, so we got those on the charger. Okay, we are going to set those here. I will clean up my mess. It's like a little Allen wrench. I'm going to throw my garbage off the table so I can keep it kind of clean. It looks like, let's take the boom mics. I'm telling you what, you guys, I'm impressed. I'm super impressed with the quality. All I really mess with is the Sena brand. That's what you're going to hear me referring to a lot. Right out of the box, they feel better than the Senas. So, that's kind of cool. Let's open up the hardware mount and see how these mount up here. it looks like they have these little screws here that undo, that are kind of clamps, that we're going to clamp this to the side of the helmet. This also has this adhesive kind, so it's going to give us two options. It's going to give us the adhesive one, and it's going to give us the clamp. I'm going to test it out and see. I am going to grab a unit and play with the finish of it, the fit. Hang on. This here would go onto your helmet, okay, and clamp in. And then this here looks like it just slides down. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. Okay, like that. All right, so definitely not as high quality as the Senna as far as the clip in, but I think it's going to be fine. This hardware definitely is cheaper than the Senna, but it's not that bad. Let's see here. What we might do is I'm going to go ahead and charge this up some more, and we'll install it in the helmet. Okay, so you can't see my face in this, it's clutched down, but my face, you probably get tired of seeing my face anyway. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and install the speakers in the helmet. I'm installing this in the MSR helmet, and it looks like it has these little cutouts for it, so that's kind of nice. I'm thinking we have to take the cheek pads out. Let's take the cheek pads out just for make it easy. Where's one cheek pad? And there is the second cheek pad. And I think we can run this behind the plastic. Yeah, we can. It's going to be easy. So let's run this speaker here. Tell you what, I'm not hating this, you guys. I'm not hating it. Okay. Let's see here. Line up these little slots. Okay. Okay, so we're hooked up. There's the unit on the right side. So anyway, proof's in the pudding. We're going to test it out and see if it works. You know what works best. This bracket right here isn't the best. Like I say, it comes with this one that's a adhesive stick-on one. I'm going to run it with the pinch style and see how it goes. It possibly will break off. If not, you could, adhesive, stick that on there. It might be better, but we're gonna go with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this back off, keep it charging, and then install it real fast on this helmet. This is the MSR helmet. Really easy to install on. Literally, if you're not an idiot like me, you can install it in 10 minutes. So I'm going to give it, as far as on the Brapper Crap scale, I was able to install it in probably 10 minutes. That's probably a 10. So this is my wife's helmet. This is an Answer helmet. It wasn't extremely expensive. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but man, whenever I'm doing videos, I burp. Burping is something that I do regularly, because of a medicine I'm on, believe it or not. I take a medication, and for some reason, it affects I burp. I know that sounds crazy pants, but that is a true story. I would not lie to you. But I noticed that when I'm editing the videos and doing these videos, that I burp a lot on camera, and that's why. So we're gonna uninstall this and see. Tell you what, this is an Answer helmet. I can't remember what model this is, but I love the weight of it. It's super light. My son runs the Creus Pro, $500 helmet, but this is not an Adventure. It doesn't have a visor, but very impressed with this helmet. This helmet is a very good quality helmet. This is the MSR helmet. Kenton gave me this helmet, so I love Kenton, and I love this helmet. So someday, let me tell you, Cade is going to have his own channel, and Kenton is going to have his own channel. And when that happens, everybody will know who those two guys are. So I know you hear me referring to Cade and Kenton a lot, but when it comes to this motorcycle stuff, they're right in it. So let's see if this helmet is as easy to install as the MSR. Now this one here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a test, because this is a little thicker here where this Answer helmet is, and I don't think it's going to. I don't think this is going to hold up. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to try on this one. We're going to try the adhesive on here and see how that holds up. So on my helmet, we're going to do the clamp style. On Laura's helmet, we're going to do this adhesive, because I don't think that clamp is going to do the trick. So what I am going to do is clean this really good, real fast. So I don't want to use any harsh cleaner on this, because I'm afraid of the finish coming off the helmet. So we're just going to clean it real good, so it don't have any oil or grease on it, with some window cleaner. So this is where the rubber meets the road here. We're going to see how good the adhesion is on these. They feel good. I'm having a hard time getting the backing off this, but they feel really sticky. Come on. Come on. Feels pretty darn sticky right there. Tell you what, if anything Okay, I think that's pretty impressive. In fact, I may just change that out to the sticky because that is some sticky stuff right there. So anyway, all right, well that's the installation on this helmet. Let's take a look here just for kicks and see. Believe it or not, I'm going to change this out. I like this so much. That is the stickiest stuff I've ever seen. I'm going to go ahead and use the adhesive on here because I was worried about that. I was worried about that coming off. It ain't coming off. I'm telling you, I think this here plastic clamp would break before this sticky. I don't know what this is. I think this is what NASA uses to stick those, those tiles that go on the space shuttle. So when it re-enters the Earth, you don't die in a fiery crash. That's probably bad to say because I think some astronauts died in a fiery crash a couple times. So I'm not taking anything away from that. But those tiles, they stick on there. I know they glue them on, believe it or not. They glue those tiles on. And this right here, we might buy this from China because I'm telling you, it's kind of a consistency of a gel. It's not like, a 3M glue. It's kind of this gel stuff. Dude, I'm telling you, that is ridiculous. I'm liking it. Come on, baby. Wow, guys. Okay, let's stick this on here. It's not as a good a spot on this helmet as it was on my wife's, but there goes nothing. All right. Okay, I'm going to go over here and we are going to get these off of the chargers. They've probably charged enough that we can give it a little test. So we've got some extra pads here, and then if by some chance those come off, we can rig up some clamps. But I'm not sold on those clamps right there. It kind of looks like some Chinesium screws. Yes, Chinesium is a word. If I put Chinesium on YouTube, will I get in trouble for writing that? But anyway. We're going to check this out. So let me go get those. I may take a second here and peruse the instruction manual. So stand by. I'll go get it. Okay, so I did have to use my phone. I'm actually filming this video with my phone. So I actually had to stop the video, all in transparency here for real. Had to stop the video and use it to pair, the headsets. So I had to go in, set up the Bluetooth and do it. So in order to get this started, all I had to do is turn this off right here because it was on. So again, this used to be the old firehouse. Next door is the new firehouse. So on Sunday nights, they always test the sirens. So it's 6:30. That is test siren time. So it's going to sound like a zombie apocalypse going on. Trust me, it's not. It is just a test. So hopefully that stops here shortly. Hang on, stand by. Okay, it's going down. So anyway, in order to turn this on, all you got to do, hold and press right there. And then I had to long press this button right here to get it to talk to my phone and to put it in pairing mode. Other than that, that's it. So all in all, I'm pretty impressed. I am, in order to do the intercom, I'm not going to do that yet because I want to get my wife to pair it to her phone, and then we can pair them together. We'll do an update on the pairing them together, how easy it is, how good the sound quality is. I did test the sound quality on this, put it on and run some music through it, jog back and forth. Volume is extremely loud. In fact, I think the volume is louder in that than in the Sena stock. I've upgraded the speakers in my Senas, so they're pretty nice. But right out of the box, I think this is an ultimate win on the BRAP or crap scale. This is a definitely BRAP worthy. As of right now, we're going to get them out on the trail and see how they hold up. But I will put a link in the description. I can't even remember what I paid for these. I think around the $80, but I'll put it up here, and I'll put also a link in the description down below as far as how much I paid for them. As of right now, I'm pretty impressed with the quality and the end result. So they don't look bad, but I hope they hold up to a little bit of abuse that we put in them out on the trail. But the thing about these is if you bang them up, you're not out a couple $100 like you are in a Sena or the, what's the other brand? Cardo. So, you know, those I take pretty good care of, and their quality of them is excellent. I've put lots of miles on my Senas. I've had them for years, and they just keep ticking and take a lick, and we'll try these out. But as of right now, the FOD Sports, that's fun to say, is a win. So I'm going to wrap this up. Hope everybody has a great rest of the weekend. It's Sunday night, and we're going to wrap this up and start our week tomorrow. So thanks again from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for all the support. So we're just going to keep plugging away here. Like and subscribe, please, and have a great one. Appreciate it. I've had a blast doing this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, watching it as much as I have making it. So love you from the bottom of my heart. Mean it. Have a good night. Hey there. I wanted to take a quick minute here and do a little addendum to the video, a little follow-up from the video that we did last night. I brought my wife's helmet in, and she paired it to her phone. Simple process. And then we tried out the intercom system. So they work flawlessly. As of right now, I'm giving this 5 stars. 5 out of 5 because of the ease of use, ease of setup, ease of installation, and whatnot. So let's just see here. Turn it on. Turn that on. Turn it on. So it says it's on, full battery. All you have to do is push this button for a couple seconds. Let's see here. Okay, so we got these on. Now they're paired. What you do is you'll hold this button down for like 5 seconds, and it'll say intercom pairing, two-rider intercom pairing. You press that one over there, two-rider intercom pairing, and it just pairs it. So it's super easy installation. Shoot, that's not what I want. Okay, and so just to pair these to intercom mode so you can talk back and forth, you just simply press this button. I don't know if you can hear it, but it'll just automatically connect. It's that simple. That's so simple. It's actually way more simple than the pairing on the Sena. Now, on the Senas, we run, some of them will run 3 or 4 of us together. And I don't know how to do that on these because I only have the 2. But I'm telling you what, for 2 people, that's pretty cool. And that's, about as easy as it comes to set up, install, and pair the 2. It's seamlessly paired to my phone, no hiccups, no problems. So again, 5 out of 5. We just got to get them out and test them and see how they do out on the trails. So let's call that a win. So I will talk to you later. Thank you. Have a great day.